Good afternoon, everyone. So I am Crizel Joy Pahe, and I will be reporting the story of Circe. So the story of Circe is by Madeline Myler, an American novelist. So here are the characters of the story of Circe. So the major characters, first is of course Circe. So she is a Titan god. She is exiled to an island of Aiaia for using witchcraft to transform a mortal she loves into god and her rival into horrible monsters. Another character is Odysseus, who fall in love with Circe, the father of Telegonus. Telemachus is another major character. He is the son of Odysseus and Penelope. Another character is Telegonus, the adventurous son of Circe and Odysseus. Daedalus, who became Circe's lover. Penelope, the wife of Odysseus and mother of Telemachus. Scylla, a beautiful nymph whom Circe transformed into a monster out of jealousy. Next is Glaucus, a monster fisherman whom Circe turned into god. Hermes, the messenger of the gods, and one of the Circe's lover. Athena, the Olympian goddess of wisdom and patron of Odysseus. So here are the minor characters. Helios, the god of the sun, father of Circe. Perse, the nymph's daughter of Oceanus and mother of Circe. Aeetes, a powerful practitioner of magic and Circe's younger brother. Pasiphae, Circe's sister, wife of Minos and mother of Minotaur. Minotaur, a horrible monster with the head of a bull and a body of a man. Minos, the king of Crete and husband of Pasiphae. Perseus, Circe's older brother. Medea, Circe's niece and daughter of Aeetes. Jason, husband of Medea, prince of Lolcus. So let's proceed now to the plot of the story. So for the exposition of the story, the ordinary world is Circe's home, Crete. At the beginning of the book, Crete is where Circe has lived for her whole life and where she was born. When Circe was born, she was disappointed to her parents and all of her siblings. Always living in the background with everyone looking down on her, it became her everyday life on Crete. So that is the ordinary world of Circe. So this is where the conflict is started in the story. So Circe meets a mortal fisherman on the shore named Glaucus. She proceeds to visit him very often and eventually they fall in love with each other. Circe loves him so much that she turns him into a sea god. But when the rest of the gods and her family finds out, they don't believe that Circe could have done it. They then welcome Glaucus into their home thinking that it was the work of fate that turns him into a god. Glaucus then falls in love with Scylla. Circe was left heartbroken and in order to win him back, she turned Scylla into a monster. But her attempt to win back Glaucus failed. Circe the rising action. After turning Scylla into a monster, Circe admit her witchcraft and Helios and Zeus decided to banish her to Aiaia. On Aiaia, Circe learns about the power she possesses with witchcraft and uses herbs to help her in this. Hermes comes to visit the island of Aiaia often. Hermes and Circe quickly become lovers. Daedalus and a ship come to tell Circe that her sister Pasiphae needs her help. So Circe leaves with the ship to go to her sister in Onos. Pasiphae gives birth to Minotaur who is hungry for flesh, human flesh. Circe goes back to Aiaia where Jason and Medea they arrive asking for Circe's help to cleanse them. After they leave, A group of sailors come to Aya and Circe kindly welcome them. The sailors take advantage and rape Circe. This leaves Circe hurt and angry. She turns them and any other sailors who arrive at Aya into pigs using her witchcraft. So Odysseus is a captain of a ship comes to Aya looking for his man. So Odysseus quickly persuades Circe to turn his man back into human. And Circe and Odysseus start having an affair. After Odysseus leaves Aya to turn his wife in Ithaca, Circe finds out that she is pregnant with his child. Circe gives birth and names her son Telegonus. When Telegonus turns 16, he wants to travel outside of Aya to meet his father Odysseus, which Circe eventually agrees and let him leave Aya to sail to Ithaca. When Telegonus arrives, Odysseus and his men don't believe him when he tried to explain that he is Odysseus' son. So Telegonus accidentally kills his father while trying to explain to Odysseus that he is his son. So following action of the story, Telegonus comes back to Aya. He is with Telemachus and Penelope, who are Odysseus' wife and son. They go with Telegonus because since Odysseus is dead, they don't want to stay on the island anymore. So Circe don't trust them at first, but eventually she learned that they have no means of harming her or Telegonus. So after this, Athena comes to Aya and offers Telemachus to come to Italy and help build a great city and have his own kingdom. But Telemachus refused this offer to Telegonus, took it instead. Telegonus then leave with Athena to Italy. Circe is left heartbroken again. So for the resolution of the story, Circe realized that she would fit better in a mortal world instead of spending an eternity of watching everyone around her live or die. So Circe then turned herself to immortal by drinking a potion that she made her with her witchcraft. The theme of this story: the interconnectedness of patriarchy and misogyny. Circe explores a world in which women must find ways to navigate a world dominated by men. As she grows and gains experience, Circe understands that her father and brother do not value her unless she is of some benefit to them. So for the moral of the story is about love between lovers and especially love that you must find in yourself. The story shows and proves that family of choice will always be greater than family of origin. Don't give all your love to people who don't deserve it. Leave some for yourself. So that's the story of Circe.